I'm not a financial advisor.
Good morning, y'all. How's it going? Thursday, June 6th, 10 o'clock. It's been a while I don't come live. Let's go do some check around in the markets and see what's going on. Anybody there, give me a audio and video check, please. Sounds good. Video okay? Give me a little hint in there. Excuse me. Think we live. Got NASDAQ here on the chart. Good morning, Anna. How's it going? I have three platforms that I use. Let me show you. This on the screen is a trading view that I use to chart, and I enter in one of my brokers. I do enter over here too. So I use trading view. In Brazil, I use the profit chart, which is, let me make sure I show you the right screen. No, not that one. Bottom left. This one, I use the profit chart to trade in Brazil. To trade, I also use Ninja Trader, this one. And we do use DAX Screener when we look at some coins that we can find it on TradingView and all. So mainly I keep it on. I'll keep it on TradingView, and I execute on the other platforms, and I just do the charting on TradingView. So Forex, I use TradingView. I can use Ninja Trader for Forex, but I use TradingView. Which pairs you trading today? It's been a while that I don't look at the Forex, actually. Let me get a bite on my donut here. Hold on just a second. Let me get a napkin. All right, I'm back. All right, Forex. Let's look at some Forex, because I gotta wait for here on NASDAQ. It just broke out the 15-minute range, but do you see how the moving averages are just kind of, the 80 is just flat. The 8 just made this move, but it's been just like up and down on the 80. So I want to wait until the market shows a direction, and then I might put a trade on it. So gotta wait on that. Before we get started, guys, make sure to Hockey Balboa to subscribe and the like button. Help the channel grow. Okay. Let's go check some Forex for our friend here, Anna. Which pair are you trading, Anna? Got AUDS USD here on the chart. community, community wealth hackers. So AUD, let's go a little hard, higher time frame. It's been sideways lately. Do this on a 4 hour. Can actually go to the 1 hour. Let's see. Yeah, a little closer deal. There you can say it's been trading inside of that channel. It's been a while. It came off a little, couple times, rejected the area. So it looks like a very strong area of support too. Let's mark that right there. And he went a couple times to the top to mark, so we can mark that one too. Let's mark that. So we got the price working inside of this channel. If it breaks up channels, usually if it breaks up the channels and confirm, attempt to make a double move on the side, on the channel size. So I would have said if he ends up broken to the upside, you can look for this projection. Let me do this projection to the upside, and that will give you a target right there on my broker is 67.33. Go to the daily to see if we can see see that confirms with all of those tops over there, this bottom here pretty much. And that's first target. I would say the next big resistance is all the way on a daily 68.76, but it's been a while that we've been trading this way. It's been sideways forever. All right, AUD, if it breaks to the downside, the same thing. We'll get this, copy that, breaks to the downside, we have that target down, same, somewhere around 65.70, but I definitely will look, if breaks to the down, this is my first area of profit. Okay, so that's AUD. If there's a pair you like me to look, just let me know. I don't see a trade here now. If breaks this here, it went up, came down. If it kind of breaks, let's do this. Breaks this area, maybe there's an entry right there with the stop below here at the bottom, target at the top. That's potential almost 3-1, so could be a trade. It's making a 1 2 3, so it don't looks that bad on 5 minute. It does look juicy on 15 minute too. 5 minute, I'll say there's lower. Put this in default colors. Do this white. You can't see that, right? So we have that. Have a lower right there. Make a little easier to see it. So we got a lower right there, and then we got another low here. And then we got another low. As small as it's acting, I need to get some batteries. Another low here. So a higher low, a lower low, and a higher low. So this makes, in one of my strategies, it does make a bottom, which is faking out now. It does make a little bottom. So if it breaks this top, then I can enter. But it depends. If this closed too strong to the downside, and then forget about it. But it's still, if it holds, let's say this, it might be just a fake out to the downside, looking to pick up liquidity. So let's say we'll got there. Let's go to 15. Let's see if we got making the 15-minute still. You left the fair value gap here. And do this. So the area of that we want to see rejected, breaking these, is a security entry. Here is a little more aggressive. I would not buy it over here. I was just marking that. Let me do default color right there. Go back to the 5 and just wait for that to see it. See what happens over here. This could be just a liquidity pickup. Is there news now? I didn't look at it. There's news on EUR in 1 minute. Wait, this candle avoids all of these on AUD. I think that's a pre-news shakeup. Pretty calm. Nobody's doing anything. Go to the 1 hour. Strong. You can make a case here on NZD. Make a case on a little channel here, NZD in 1 hour. USD BRL, which is dollar versus Brazil. Also pretty strong uptrend for the dollar. And also make a case here. And I have to put it on that channel. It's at the top of the channel. Channel there. Little channel here. SD card. Same thing too. To be more safe on that. UBP USD, another channel. A lot of stuff is sideways. A lot of stuff is sideways. UBP JPY. Doing a little flag. Gave back everything that fake breakout. It's living a little weaker candle there, but there's even this one is a red candle. It's still a strong buy candle, but it needs to break it. It definitely would have needed to break. It would have needed to break this. Would I need to break that to make something, or break it, retest, and then go. UD, another side. Euro USD was that. CAUD USD. See. On the 5 minute, it completely avoid all of these. Just delete that. Make it a safer play. It didn't trigger. I mean, you have to have the entry right there on, so it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be entered. But this is more. It's leaning towards the downside now. But I would have need a pullback and a retest of the 80. I'm going to 1 hour. Let me clear all of these. Yeah, here. Can make a case here. On that. With the stronger resistance up there. So that's the Forex point of view right now. For the short term. That's for the short term. That's the trade on the 15 minute. So we got the more areas marked on the 1 hour. Either trade on a 15 or a 5. I don't see a lot of trades on any of those. They all in the middle of the channel, so I wouldn't do it much. I would wait price to come down here, reject that area, stochastic gets all the way on the bottom there. Touch this area. And then could it be a good trade? Look into the upside on that channel. On that here. Kind of same thing, but just waiting the price to play with this area a little bit. It's doing a lower low. If it confirms another one, it needs to break. In order to make a short, it needs to come out of these. Same thing. Comes down and then maybe. They all in the middle of the channel. So it's pretty hard. Middle. One that I would maybe keep my eye on is NZD. On the 15 minute. Wait. Somewhere in there. See if that coming down here brings the stochastic all the way down here to that, and then that might be a trade right there on the buy side. Other than that, that's it. Let's look at that Bitcoin. It wants to right now. He wants to tag all-time highs. Still a little ways. About $3,000. But it's pretty strong. Nice entry here. If it's super strong, he wants to go for all-time highs. The NASDAQ broke the 15-minute range, came down, picked up liquidity, and now it's playing around inside of that range again. I'm on a long side here. 5 minute, I'm on a downside. So I need those two to work together in order for me to get a safe trade. It looks like it's gonna give it a trade around the afternoon hours. That's what it looks like. Pretty slow market. 3 minutes, we got news on the US. We got natural gas, low impact, and we got a Fed speaking. No, it's Atlanta Fed GDP Q2. We got 2 minutes, 3 minutes, we got news that might shake the market a little bit. Nothing so far. No entries at all today. Just waiting in a 5 minute time frame. I'm trying to avoid the shorter time frames. Being just very inconsistent with the shorter time frames. So I wanted to stick to the 5 minute. And guys, I speak Portuguese, English, and Spanish. Feel free to chat any. And again, Hockey Balboa to subscribe and the like button. We got links in the descriptions for discount codes with Apex 90% right now, and other brokers if you want. So if you feel free to grab any if it's going to be helpful, and make sure to Hockey Balboa and the like button and the subscribe. Right? Nasdaq's getting a big rejection on the bottom here. We got 1 minute to some news coming in. Let's see what's gonna do. While that minute goes on, I'm gonna just mark the mini index here a little bit because I hadn't charted that. It's a huge downtrend. It's at the top of the channel. In order for me to be a buyer here, I would need that. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure on that. I took a nice stop yesterday on trying to be on the sell side. So I don't know what I'm gonna do at 15 minute. It's pretty bullish, but it's at the top of the channel, so I would be careful right there if you're trading the mini index. This is on a trading view. It's a BR850. Is the same as the Bovespa, which is the mini index on Brazil, which is this chart over here on this platform. Right. So that it's kind of 5 minute. It really wants to go up. It's a pretty nice. What to say, could be an entry here. And then the problem is we only have a 1.61, which is not that bad, but it's a 400 point, 500 point, no, not that much. 300 point, it's not that bad. Let's wait a little bit and see it. Wait this candle. Then we'll figure what's the Nasdaq back inside of the 15-minute range, the open range. So we already got news. GDP in Atlanta 2.6 positive. Natural gas 98B. Another more news in 1 hour, 58 minutes. 4 week and 8 week bill auction. Low impact, so should it be all right. Next, a little higher is 430, Fed's balance sheet. the market don't know where it wants to go as of right now still. If you guys got any charts want me to look at it, just put it on the chat and I'll look at it. I don't see any trades right now for me to do it, so I'm gonna start to be a little more careful on the entries. That's why I'm on 5 minute. The 2 minute and the 1 minute usually gives a lot of entries, but a lot of fakes, so just want to be a little cautious. Pretty slow here. Let me put my dog out a little bit real quick. Just check the screen. All right, back. Watching this move here to see it. We do yesterday. Yesterday lows. We do yesterday highs. We're already holding that. Looks like the buyer side is winning. So the 15-minute now, the 5 minutes starting to line up with the 15-minute. So they starting to line up, so that might be a good sign. But let's see. Can still get a rejection on this trend line, third top, and then it looks like a V-shaped recovery, pretty strong. Missed the entry on this one here. I was a little hesitant in getting in because there was not much room, and we're getting the breakout of that channel right now. We did break it. Let's see if it confirms. So we did not took this trade. Gotta be careful with this area. Too risky now to enter on mini industry. Watching here, I wish I had enter down there. See if you get us a pullback here, kind of double top there. What's the Russell doing? Russell is playing on the short side, both time frames. What's the S&P? S&P is still on long side on the 15-minute. Jump into the lower side on the 5. We got this trend here. Definitely need to be careful. just a huge sideways right now. Oh, look at that. Forming a, you know, it has a potential to come test the 80 before it goes up. On a 1 hour. 5 minutes is just too choppy. Same thing with the NAS. Anybody done anything? Put it on the comments if you trade, and if you trade, what did you trade? Because I couldn't see it any trades yet. Not as safe ones. Anybody got anything, put it up there so I can check it. Thinking and put it getting some live streams excuse me, at night to go over the market on that day, and also maybe trading the London session. I haven't been having time to trade on the New York session, so I'm thinking and maybe start with doing the London for a little bit. Does anybody trade London? Put a comment on the chat and on the comments and let me know if you would like to trade the London, and then we'll can kind of plan that. I think I traded it on 1 or 2 times, but it was very on the beginning of my trading career, and I didn't even know it was London, to be honest. I was just, somebody just told me that 2:30, 3 o'clock the market moves, and I was like, okay, let me go look. It did move, but I didn't. Wasn't my thing waking up that time and going, but now I think that's the most reasonable time that I actually do have it, because I've been busy mornings and afternoons lately with my other job. So maybe I start doing. It looks like a big recovery on the NASDAQ. It looks like it wants to keep up. I just needed that 15-minute range to break out what it was. It's just too dangerous now. I don't want to just guess it. This downtrend here, it's what it kind of worries me right now. So lower and lower. If this low confirms, we already have a lower low. This lower high confirms, and then I don't know, because we never know. But and then if that does, that's still, well, the only On a 15-minute, the only bearish movement will be for break this. I will bring this to here, to the lows of yesterday pretty much. No, we got some, there's another area right there. Now we can watch to the downside. There was trades on the 1 minute. But I don't feel like trend lines kind of confirming. Put in some charts here. To watch. Let's do ES on a higher time frame. ES. Let's do NASDAQ here. Do BR here. What happened? Why did it change? Oh, I don't want to change all. Where's that coming in? Crosshair, symbol, no. Inner route, yes. There we go. Go back to the NASDAQ here. Sorry, guys. All right, S&P, this is gonna be NAS. NQ, this is gonna be the dollar. This is gonna be BR. All right. Cool deal. NAS is fighting at the high of yesterday. You don't know, it hovered on that area all night long, so it didn't do much. It came down, picked up liquidity. It looks like it wants to stay up, but pretty hard to know. Look at that week in 5 minutes. This. It's kind of got me on thinking that and back here. So it does. Buyers are really protecting this area here. It's 20 points up. I'm gonna maybe get this stop down here. And I like that. Let's wait that to close. Let's see. Might give it a chance with the short stop. Original stop would have to be here. And I would have maybe get a stop below, just below here. Let me see that. Would have been nicer if this was green. And I can't make a case right here. Buy. Stop halfway at that. And my target would be $161 of that, or three targets. 161 to 261. I don't know. Let's see. Wait and see. If I don't get a trade today, that's fine. Because it looks like it wants to, you know, it's still on the buy side on the 15 minute. It's the 1 hour. It's giving up. The 1 hour, it's giving up. One hour is giving up pretty good. Inside of the range again, in the middle of the range again. It looks like it just wants to play inside of there. But at 1 hour, it's giving up. There's looking at that 1 hour indecision on the buy side. Nobody knows what to do. Went up, it got liquidity, strong down. A recovery, he made a V recovery all the way, and then he hit that trend line right there again. Then he hold that. And now look at that. It's a lot of buying. There's a lot of buying on this area. Breaks this, I don't know. Strong case to the downside. And the BR just did what we thought it was gonna do, and we miss it. Now it's late to jump in the train. Look at that. It went and picked up the top. It would be 340 points. Right there. It would be the trade, my trade of the day, because that's what I look on the mini index, about 300 points. NASDAQ comes down here on this area one more time, I'm gonna buy it down here because it's just ridiculous. Well, the BR hit the target and now it's rejecting. Gotta be a double top right there. Play on the 15-minute, rejecting that channel if it does happen. Let's wait and see a little bit. Are we still live? Acting up. My YouTube looks like it's acting up. I think we are still live. Dollar flushing. Let's see if it finds support there. That kind of gives me an entry right here. Original stop needs to be here. Pretty tough. Let's see, 2 minutes to close. I'm gonna wait that candle to close, make a decision, and I think I'm gonna thinking and go for a long. If that don't happen, that would be my first and last attempt of the day, pretty much. 1 minute. I'm gonna put a trade. Do this. There. Create a limit order on that. 14. All right, I'm gonna give it a try. One entry right there.
Order submitted.
Kind of want to get my stop down here instead. And I'm not sure yet. This is my attention, area of attention right there. Let's see. We're not in a trade, we have a limit order. It breaks down and then we're definitely gonna cancel. I'm looking to get final target 1221, 1261. I'm gonna do, the idea is have sell here, sell at 1, and then a sell at 1 point, actually a sell at 161. Sell at 1 is more reasonable, right? Sell at 2. Kind of want 161 at least to make it valid. I would do at 1 if definitely holds this area, because that would be 161 right there. Otherwise if it breaks down, and then I'm just gonna cancel the order. I'm not gonna do it. My entry is being based on this. But that candle is just literally canceling everything. The dollar found support on 103. $11 already. 2 news in 16 minutes. Not much. Yeah, it's not looking that exciting anymore. Still, as long as you don't break this, I'm still okay with it. But I don't like the moving averages on that. It's rejecting the 80 on 15 minute, the 8 on a 15 minute. Needs to break that. And it needs to break this. Then there's a buy case. And look at this. Our entry was gonna be like right there. 600 points, 630 points. Which it was the aggressive entry. We put that because the safer entry, we can clearly see here on the 1 hour what we did. You can still see that. Right. Make a pivot right there. Come back, reject this. That would be the nicest. Reject this top right here. Then there's a nice buy case right there. NASDAQ was still waiting. No trade triggered. Did not avoid the trade yet, but it's towards the downside. Looking a little better on 15 minute, but 5 minutes not good. We need the moving average to go up, price close above. That will potentially get a trade, but otherwise no. I'm gonna wait a little bit at 11:20. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm probably just gonna kill these orders and wait until tomorrow or maybe later today. Guys, if you're enjoying my patience, Hockey Balboa, the like and the subscribe to help the channel. All right. Being very patient with all of these. Oh, it did not actually trigger on the next candle, not even on the second candle. So we're gonna cancel that.
Order canceled.
And we're just gonna wait again. Yeah, it looks like he don't want us to trade today, which is fine. Right? Be right back. Okay, so I guess it was good not to enter, I guess. It's still kind of holding this low here, but more and more weak. It's just doing this. And what we literally want is this. I don't feel confident on a short, and I don't see an entry on a long. So I think I'm just gonna kill the day with the no trades. You know, just maybe come back later. I said if the price would have come here again, I would have entered, but I really don't want to enter. Not now. Should I? Right. That's going right. I hear. Just have a target at the top. A 6R. But look at it. You can make a case that it's shoulder, head, and it's making another shoulder. Breaking that line right there, that's the neckline. That would that's pretty thick lines. We can make a case on this, right? That line will be somewhere like right there. Which you won't surprise me if it still come to that. And that's where Will's gonna place the stop. One minute for news. It's supposed to be a low impact news. Definitely no entries at all. Market still inside of the 15-minute range. Did not change any bit. Made an attempt to make it lower and he fell. Make an attempt to make it higher. It fell again. And now it's there. 15-minute 80, it's still right there. You know, price can come and touch it and reject that. All right, minute news on. You shake it more than any other news prior today. I'm gonna risk see. No results on the news yet. That was just the algorithms playing. Let me see what I'm doing here. Let's see if we reject this area, make a churn and a cross here. That can kind of start making a case of this. Let's see. One deep down. Looking at this. Looking at that. Now we're waiting the next one to see. And it's still, we need that to turn. Very objective. It's either gonna be that, or I'm just gonna wait until the market shows the moving average is like boom, boom, boom. Otherwise, we ain't doing anything. Like, let me do this. Cancel that. Cancel that. Put this. So the 20 EMA, 50, 80, 100, 200. And we're gonna have the 8 EMA. We can actually have all of the EMAs on this following the price. So 8 20, 80, 100, 200, everything to close. Then we're gonna go here and we're gonna do they're all on the same color, except we got, what's this, after the 100, 205, so that should be red. Maroon. Oh, that was the 5. What's that? 100, 80. That's 100. Oh, the 100 we're gonna do green. Okay, is that how we got here? 80. Oh, I don't have the 100 on that one. Okay. Yeah, let's do inputs 8. Yeah, the price is not doing what we want here, guys, so we're not doing anything. Okay, that's just fine. 8, 20. Let's just configure this moving averages here. 8, 20. Then we're gonna go 50. Then we're gonna go 80. And then we're gonna go 200. Is that right? Yeah. So we don't need 100. We already got the 80 instead of 100, and we'll like the 200. So 80, 20, 50, 80, and 200. All the same ones, but simple and exponential. So we're gonna go to style, and we're gonna go that. We're then gonna do the colors. We'll do for all. Price, actually, it's kind of wanted to do what we want here now. Let's see. Let's go back to that. So that, turn off. This is gonna be the 20. So turn that 20. This is gonna be the 50. This is gonna be the 80. And the 200s, that. So let's go to that 8. What's that? 20. Kind of like them red and green. Let's get close on that. Let me do something. Reset settings. Okay. All the EMAs got one color. So the SMAs. Turn the SMAs off. I'm gonna keep the EMAs on that, and then we're gonna go to inputs, and we're gonna do EMA 1. 8, 20, 50, 80, 200, and we're gonna save that. Now I wanted to do them all green. What kind of green is that? Is that green? No, that I think is that this one, or is just that? No, not that. It looks like it's this one. Oh, let's not do that now. that. Default settings. Okay. So what are we seeing here is basically red, 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 red. So we should not buy. Right? Green, 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 green. We on the buy side, but they red now. This is what we want. All green like this. Then we'll start thinking on do this one. No, this is the 2. This is the 1. This is the 1. This is the 2. The 3s are going to be the same. It's going to be the 4. That. Like that. Rainbow. Like this better. This is that. This is that. Not too much strong on the eyes. This is that. It's the color of the green that I like. I like teal. Strong that. And all we're gonna do is which ones are doing. This is the 3. This is the ones that are doing 2 and 2. So this one we're gonna do a little lighter. It's 70. Right there. That changed the color slightly bit. Right. I'm gonna do 80. Right there. And then we'll do 1, EMA 2, this one. 8. Okay. That gives, oh, we didn't change this one. Till strong on 1, that strong on 1. I don't want to save as default. I should. I would like to save as my default. I'll keep that for now. But look at that. Five minutes, we are turning on red. We can actually just make them all choose. Right. Just make them all dark. What you guys think? I'm just playing with the moving average, guys, because there's nothing else to do. Sorry. 2, 2. 2, so they don't get too thick. 2. We know them all. All we need is them to lined up. 2. Okay. All we need is them to line up. I'm gonna save it as a default. I'm not gonna save it as a default, but I'm gonna save this template at moving averages. Now the TMA is that channel. Save as moving average band. Right? Save. We don't need this stochastic in here, but we'll leave it there. Just so we want all of them to be like this, and then we're going to be on the buy side. All of them will be on that red, and then we're going to be on the sell side. That's it. Easy as that. The only problem with this is that we don't know which ones are the strongest ones. Well, the first, the cross is the 8. So 8, 20. We don't know for sure. We know when they do this, and then we know which one it is. That's the only problem. Doing like this. But as long as they red, it means their prices are working below. I guess that's the point on that. Alright guys, just gonna kill it. Nothing going on. I don't feel like jumping in a trade that I'm not comfortable. So I'm gonna leave this here because I wanted to see later that I always been on the long side and the price did not do anything towards me. So that's why I didn't take a trade. Okay. Alright. See you guys on the next video. Okay, it was a boring section, but we didn't lose money. Think of that.